Hello everybody, my name is Christine. I'm a casual knitter and a crocheter from Chisinau, Moldova. This is a knitting podcast of everything I finished in the month of January. You guys, I'm a little bit low energy today because I injured two of my ribs in a silly place. And so my rib cage hurts when I am way too active or energetic, so I have to keep my energy level in check so I don't feel any pain. And let me show you what I finished in the month of January. So January was quite a difficult month. I was still doing the Vlogmas episodes, which I posted until the 9th of January. And that really took a toll, in addition to the signs of burnout that I had from all the work I did in September, October, November, and December. So January, I decided to rest well, and this means that I had very few finished projects, which is okay. I don't care. Any small finished object is better than none. So let's see, I have here my knitting journal, which is an old notebook that I have from work, and I finished 6 projects, 6 finished objects. And I had some leftover cotton yarn which I used for a blouse, and I said, okay, let's make a simple tablecloth or like hand towel with the leftovers, and I did. I even made a loop so that I can tie it and put it to dry after I use it, after I dry my hands. And this has been already in the washing machine several times because it's such a practical thing to just dry your hands. The cotton absorbs really well. And by the way, my nails matches the my nails matches the cloth that I knitted in January. Okay, this was about 41 grams. And because this one went so well, I decided to do another one. I went back to my stash and I chose some cotton yarn, which kind of looked weird to me. It's not just cotton, it is mixed with some other pieces of fabric, and it creates these bubbles or pimples of color. So I wasn't sure what to make something for my body, and I said, let's test it out and make a tablecloth, which I did with 5 knits and 1 purl, and it created this vertical rows and another loop so that I can comfortably put it in my kitchen and use it accordingly. And this was about 53 grams. And I did a third one, why not? I started enjoying these small projects which took very little time and very little attention to knit. So I pulled, I think, 2 or 3 strings of yarn together. The thinnest yarn that I have in my collection, this is like mercerized cotton, and I did another. I'm certain that this will be like proudly on my table when I have guests or something, because it turned out quite well. And for this I used garter stitch here and moth stitch in the middle. Okay, and this was also about, how many grams? This was about 70 grams. Also in the month of January, I finished my temperature blanket for 2023. You guys, this is such a big accomplishment for me. I will put this here. Sorry for the noise. I want to lift my temperature blanket. That is my dog. He only now remembered to drink water. Oh, my ribs, you guys, how I injured my ribs. It was such a silly event. I went to the amusement park basically, and I sat on a roller coaster that is for children. It doesn't even go up and down. It just goes slightly up and then slightly down, and still I couldn't hold my body, so my body got pushed front into the metal bar and back into another metal bar, and I didn't even felt it at the time. Only after I was out of the roller coaster I realized I can't walk and I can't speak and I'm in pain. So I have to take it easy, but still I want to show you my temperature blanket because I'm really proud of it. So my temperature blanket was started in February of 2023 because I couldn't decide whether I should do it or not. And then I said, why not? I had just finished the temperature blanket for my birth year, which is sitting now on my couch. And I said, let's just do the same colors, only I will make another stitch pattern and I would make it wider. And I love that I made it wider, but it's not as long as I expected because I decided to do a garter stitch, seed stitch, some knits and purls, and then again garter stitch, seed stitch, and the same until I finished the length of the blanket. But garter stitch doesn't stretch out a lot. That one was stockinette, so after I washed it, it became much longer. This one, it's only 140 centimeters by 135, so it's like a square. But anyways, I liked working on it. I adored all the experience. I started with 4mm needles, then I switched to 375, sometimes to 350, because I kept needing those needles for other projects, so I was just pulling them out and then put it back. And for the border, I started with this black, darker gray, and then I don't know what I did with this color. I couldn't find it anymore. So I just took the color that I used the least, which was this beige, and I crochet a border. I could have done more, but honestly, I was just so burned out. I just wanted to be finished. And it's been lovely. I use it. My dog loves it. My cats love it. And what another special thing that I did was for the hottest day of the year, I used some blue color with some sparkle in it. So my temperature blanket weighs 1 kilogram and 65 grams, which means I used about 11 balls of 100 grams, almost 11 balls of yarn. The total size is now 135 centimeters by 140. I started with 12 colors, plus the sparkling blue for the hottest day of the year. And for the reference, I used the every day, the highest temperature of the day registered in Chisinau International Airport in Moldova. The hottest day was the 28th of August with 38.4 degrees Celsius, and the coldest day was -4 degrees Celsius. That's all I have. Basically, I didn't take a lot. Oh, by the way, one row of garter stitch took me 17 minutes, so it's a lot of time. And imagine, to see a garter bump, you have to go one row and then you have to come back. So it is a lot of work. However, I don't regret it. I really enjoy it. I think somewhere around July, I started being really tired of this whole experience, and I kind of put it to the side. It was sitting not on the couch, but around the couch on the floor. So I wasn't sure if I will finish it, but then, you know, I went back to it. I found the right needles again. I couldn't find my needles. I couldn't find the cables. I couldn't find the yarn. But once I did, it all came together and I like it. I don't regret making it. It's something that I cherish and I use almost every day, so I love it. I wish it would have been longer, but even 140 centimeters, it's good. What else I finished? Oh yes, I finished the Ottoman cover. Okay, before we go to the Ottoman cover, I have to be very honest and say that I made some purchases in the month of January. I was not knitting a lot for about a week or two, so I went to the thrift store to look for some stuff, and I found some yarn. They had like started projects, they had some all kinds of yarn. By the way, I think I have a clip here, so I'll let you watch it and then I'll show you what I made from the yarn that I bought. So I came to the thrift store, and this is their yarn offerings, and I found a particular interesting one, Lopi made in Iceland. So I will take it to try it. And all of this German yarn, which looks really old. I don't know what would I do with it though, so I'm gonna look through it. I have some fluffy yarn here, and also there are some projects that people started and you can either continue or unravel. So I'll see what I get. Okay, I arrived home and my dog really wants to see all the yarn, so I will show you like what I chose from the thrift store. And I bought a little bit over 2 kilograms of yarn, 2,100 grams, and I paid 33 euros, which is not a lot, but I'm a bit sad that I let myself be carried away and I chose way too much than I hoped for. But I have something in mind for each small pile. So this is the acrylic pile, and I will be using these for my Vlogmas blanket. And I checked them. They are 100% acrylic yarn, unbranded, made in China. The Art of Crochet. The other ones don't have a label, but I can, as a amateur knitter, I already feel the acrylic. So this will be for the Vlogmas blanket, which is a scrappy blanket. This is the woolly yarn, and I even I took the Letalopi. Wait, is it? Yeah, it's Letalopi. Made in Iceland, even though it's only how much grams? I think it's about 20 grams. It doesn't say. Anyways, it's very small quantity, and I don't know if you can see, it is multiple colors. It has deep purple, deep green, and black in it. And I will try to knit something because it's very spiky wool, which could work for some projects, and all of this is fingering weight wool, and I want to use it for different kind of socks. And you guys, I picked up this chunky yarn to make small rugs. So I will have a burgundy, light gray, dark gray, and orangey small rugs. So this is my yarn haul. Oh, and by accident there was a bobbin of cotton at the end of the bag. So I do feel like I got carried away just a little bit, but I really feel like I can use this. I can use these for my scrappy blanket. I can start making some more socks for my mom's table so she can sell it. By the way, my mom sold a pair of socks, which is so exciting. So I will use this yarn to make socks to sell, and my scrappy blanket. This will be for me socks and other woolly projects, and those will be for rugs. So 33 euros. I did not need all of this yarn, but I did take it. I feel like I saved it. See you later. So I started using the chenille yarn to make this Ottoman cover. Oh my god, it's too heavy. I can't. I'm just going to show you a small part, and then I'm going to drop it on the floor because my ribs still hurt. I can't pick furniture off the ground. But I think I have a clip because I was posting about my progress for this Ottoman, and so I'll make sure to insert here. But anyways, it was the first time working with chenille yarn. It was amazing. I loved it. I didn't have the right needle for it, so I just used whatever I had around the house. I ended up using my, I think, 6mm needles, or like my fingers when I had to pick up stitches. So I really loved it, and it's very soft. The only thing, the colors are way too different and it looks weird. But I like it on my small Ottoman. Every time I have a different mood, I can just twist the Ottoman around and show a different color. And all in all, this Ottoman weighs, the Ottoman cover weighs 486 grams of twisted chenille yarn. And I also started using some black wool that was in the thrift haul. So I already started using that one. I can stop feeling bad about buying 2 kilograms of yarn. And the last finished object on my list is the black vest that I made for my nephew Gabi. That was such a passion project. Oh my god, I started it in like, I want to say September or October. With 100% merino wool from Filanina. I had 2 balls of yarn, and I don't know why in my mind 200 grams for a slipover or like a vest without sleeves, just like a simple vest, 200 grams should be enough. However, I didn't have enough. I started working on it with 4mm needles, and I didn't like that was the texture was way too loose. So I unraveled it and started again with 325. I liked it even more. And I got to the chest and I was out of yarn. I had to order more yarn. It was a whole thing. But anyways, 425 grams later, I finished it, I blocked it, and I gave it to my nephew, and he likes it. Thank God, it fits him. It doesn't look big or small. It fits him right as it should, to be worn right now, not next summer or next season, right now, which made me so happy and so proud. It was like a real big confidence booster to see something that I made with my own hands fit somebody that I love so well. What else? I think this is all. These are the 6 projects, finished objects for the month of January, and all in total I used 2,147 grams of yarn, and this is about 4.7 pounds of yarn. That's a lot. Oh yeah, because the Ottoman was 486 and the temperature blanket was 1,065. Okay, and the vest was 425. Okay, all the projects were quite heavy. Okay, so this is the finished objects, and now I showed you the mini haul, and now let's go to the whips. Okay, I didn't start a lot of things, and I think some things are going to be featured in what I knit in the month of February, but I'm only going to show you what I have right now on the needles. I only have 2 projects. Oh my days, my ribs. Okay. So I only have two finished objects, which were on the floor. Okay, I have my purple sweater, purple stripy sweater. I make this according to a pattern from Drops Design. I will try to include here the picture. And I'm using again 100% merino wool from the Romanian producer called Filanina. I don't know why I ordered so much purple yarn. This yarn was ordered, I think, this summer when I had a burnout, and I bought 30 or 60 balls of yarn. I don't remember exactly when, but it was sitting in my collection, in my stash, and I said I have to cast on and I have to do something because I do love purple. And so I learned this English rib, and I did the color combination, and I finished the body, and I started on the first sleeve with some decreases right here, but I had to stop because I am running dangerously low out of this deep purple yarn, or plum yarn. So I said, okay, let's start at the second sleeve. And from yesterday until today, I had to unravel 5 times because I couldn't match the first sleeve. Sorry, that was my phone. But now I feel that I'm on the right track. I think I can do more progress going forward. So a few more rows. Now I'm finishing the white stripe of color. I need to do purple, white, purple, bada bing, bada boom, and I need to finish this one because it's getting ridiculously long and heavy. Hold on. Like so. I will like it. I will love it on me. I can't wait to finish it. So this is whip number 1. And whip number 2 is my scrappy blanket that I started on the 1st of December. Hold on. Oh my Lord, my ribs. Okay. I started this on the 1st of December, hoping that I will finish it in my Vlogmas videos. The intention was to make 2 stripes per day, 1 colorful stripe and 1 beige stripe to look like this, but I didn't. I think when I finished the Vlogmas episodes, I was about at 150 centimeters long, and I need to do 200 centimeters. Right now I'm at 180 centimeters long, but let me show you how long it is in reality. So let me show you how much 180 centimeters look like. So we start from here. You can see that I did multiple stripes of different colors. And this is the beginning. So we start here. Hold on, it's so heavy. So the idea is to finish this blanket, this scrappy blanket, and to give it to my mom for her nook, like her small bed. And she said that 200 centimeters by 90 centimeters should be okay. So I can't wait to reach that 200 centimeter mark so that I can start the decreases and do like the corner. But this is it. I've been using lots of scraps. Hold on. Oh, it's so heavy. Scraps from my mom's collection. She has a lot of reclaimed yarn. And yeah. Hold on. This is the back side. Hold on. Let me show you the pretty side actually. This is the pretty side. I wish it would have been reversible, but you guys, I can't knit like pretty. I was doing like mistakes and stuff and like introducing other colors, and for example this one, I don't know why it's so much more flexible than the others. But this is it. Okay, this is my second whip. What else I wanted to say? I don't know. I'm gonna continue knitting and like catch with you later. I did my year-end review, everything I managed to knit and crochet in 2023, and it turns out that I only finished 3 crochet projects. And I was thinking to crochet more this year. I was thinking maybe to crochet like an educational toy for my nephew, to make like little balls with crochet and to fill them with different things, and to make like smaller, bigger. But I don't know why. Maybe because of the pain of my ribs, or maybe because I went back to work or something. I don't know. I'm not in the mental space to start that project yet. So far, I'm just doing boring projects that need no thoughts, because I don't know, I'm still not recovered yet and I'm in pain. So I'm not putting a lot of pressure on me, because knitting is a hobby for me and I only do it to enjoy it. So this is it. I hope you're having a wonderful day or evening. I hope you're working on something while listening, and let me know if you made it this far. Let me know with a emoji in the comments with a smile. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye bye.